What's up guys, today I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to earn more Robux and please donate Roblox. And if you don't believe that these tips are going to work, I have used them myself to earn over 1,000 Robux in total. And my brother, I'm going to show his stand on screen right now, he's earned somewhere around 10,000 Robux in total just by utilizing these tips I'm going to share with you. The first tip I have for you guys to earn more Robux and please donate is to warn you actually about a mistake that a lot of beginners make here. This stand right next to mine is an example of this mistake. So what you need to add to your stand is a wide variety of prices. I usually recommend starting at 2 Robux and going up all the way up to a really high number, just in case you encounter someone that's generous enough to give you this high number of Robux. Personally, I've had a few people give me 50 Robux and 100 Robux before. You just want to add it just in case something like that happens. But I can't stress more how important it is to not, and we're going back to this person's stand as an example, to not start with such a high number of Robux as your lowest number. The majority of your donations are going to be 2 and 3 Robux donations. This person can't even get the 2 or 3 Robux donations at all. Not everyone will want to donate you 5 Robux at the very minimum. Most of them are low amounts of Robux, 3, 2 Robux. Most of my donations are people who don't want to give their life savings to me. They want to pay me a small amount of Robux, and that amount adds up over time. The second tip I have for getting more Robux and please donate is to place your stand in somewhere where a lot of people are. High traffic areas like this one. Look at all these people standing around and talking. You have a better chance if you put your stand somewhere where a lot of people are walking. Now, places where you shouldn't put your stand, dead areas where no one is. Like, do you see my mouse over here? This is where you should not put your stand. Nobody's going over there. This person is gonna have no luck getting donations. AFKing is tip number 3. If you have a computer and you have some kind of auto clicker, which is really easy to install, put a link to one in the description. You can have the auto clicker click like once every minute or so and you won't go AFK. Because every 20 minutes, the game will disconnect you for being AFK, but with an auto clicker, it'll detect an input and it won't make you go AFK. You'll raise more Robux because, statistically, you have more of a chance of raising the Robux the longer that you're on the game, the longer that your stand is up. It works like a charm, it gets you tons of Robux. Back when I used to play this game a lot, it was probably my #1 source of getting Robux. Just to show you guys how well this works, tonight I'm going to be AFKing just to see how many Robux I can get, and it'll probably be a decent amount of Robux, maybe 50 Robux, something along the lines of that. So, just to prove to you guys, I'm going to be doing this, and we're going to see how it goes. Also, before I get into the AFKing part, I'm just going to tell you right now that there are 2 methods that you can use while AFKing Roblox. You can use the normal method and the scamming method. Usually, I tend to use the normal method. My stand just says buy my epic shirts. It just has basic like meme shirts and stuff. I use the normal method. People just buy my shirts legitimately, they're decent shirts. Like this guy, maybe he'll buy something, who knows. Or you could use the scamming method. The scamming method is where someone says something like, my mom has cancer, it's my sister's birthday. Oh look, 5 Robux. People often do something like that to entice people into donating to them. And it works pretty well as well, because some people are dumb enough to actually believe that. I'm going to be trying both the scamming method and the regular method, and I'm going to see how well both of them work. I'm going to AFK the regular method for 3 hours, and I'm going to AFK the scamming method for 3 hours, and see how well both of them work. Alright, so I've been AFKing for a while, and I actually got pretty lucky in my donations. I believe I made around 60 or 70 Robux. That's actually pretty good. That's a little bit more than I usually get for only having AFK'd for a few hours. So now, we're gonna try the scamming method. My scammy stand will be ready right now. This is my scammy stand saving for my brother's birthday. So I'm gonna be AFKing for another few hours and let's see how this goes. And just so you guys know, this isn't a complete lie because I did just give my brother like 400 Robux, so I'm not a complete scammer. I've been AFKing now for another like 4 or so hours, and I actually got insanely lucky all over again. So I got about like 115 something around there Robux. Anyways, let's move on to the last couple of tips I have for getting more Robux, and please donate. So here are my last couple of tips for getting more Robux. 1. Get a new stand as soon as you possibly can. The default stand does not stand out at all. No one will notice it, and most people just walk right past it. It's just not nearly as noticeable. It just blends in with the rest of the default stands. This person is barely getting any donations. Once you get enough gift bucks, like for instance I have 841, try to get a better stand than one of the cheap like 50 gift buck stands. Now, I know I can't really be talking because I haven't done that, but I would probably be getting more Robux if I actually bought like a new or a better booth. One thing that I saw from another video that I recommend is getting the movie theater stand, because on that stand, the buttons are about like twice as big, and it makes it much easier for people to see and click on the buttons. This last tip is for people who can't go AFK all the time on computer, or for people who actually have the time to try to like actually prod and get Robux from people, is to switch servers decently often. When you switch servers, you're constantly being exposed to new audiences of people who might buy your Robux, and you're increasing your chances of finding someone who might donate to you. Just try to switch servers as often, not too often, but maybe like once every 10 to 20 minutes. That's what's worked for me whenever I don't try to get Robux by AFKing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I would really appreciate if you were to subscribe. I have never once gotten a subscriber off of any of my Roblox videos, so a subscribe would be much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and please leave a comment on how I could improve my videos.